Right, here is the barge pole that we bought earlier. So we've just laid it out in the lounge. Chris is using Danish oil, isn't it?
Yeah.
So at the chandlery, they said it's better off using this rather than painting it, or what else, using varnish, because then if it chips off when you use it, then it exposes it then to get water to get in and stuff like that.
This breathes.
Whereas, yeah, if you heard Chris then, that breathes, so it's better for the wood. So we're going to do that straight away so that it's ready, and then it'll go back on the roof. Right then, I'm going to attempt to clean all this up now. You can hear that, Chris inside. Can you help me? Can't find it. Honestly. Man, look with your eyes. Right, hold on a minute. Sorry, the noise in the background is Chris filing down the ring to go on there. So I'm going to clean up all this. Try and get all that off there. Just come right next to me, look. Horrible, isn't it? Just what I have to put with every day. Don't understand the mental torture I go through. Right, I'll finish cleaning that up and I'll show you after. Right then. So I think you will agree. There's still a bit more to do there, but I've got rid of quite a bit. Clean this up as much as I can. Probably give it another clean later. Do for now. And we've just sort of got all the loose bits on there because I've decided I'm going to paint the top of this. I might as well. Don't know why I had all that extra silicone stuff on. I got carried away. But anyway, that's where we are now. These bits, because that's outside of here, that's classed as the roof job. That's fire job. So once that's done, we can tick it off the list, because there's still quite a few bits, look, need doing at some point. But we're on with this now, so I'm off to get the paintbrush. And I'm doing that. Chris is getting all this stuff out. So that one there is the old chimney and this one's the new. And he's putting all that stuff in there, look. That's out of that one. Do you mind? I'm vlogging. Rude. I was going to set it up to show you painting all of it, but it's not going to happen. So I'll do a little bit and then I will show you the after effect. Then if I mess it up, I can just edit it out. Right then, so first coat on. I'm sure you'll agree that looks much better. Now I know that bit looks a bit grotty, but the chimney goes on there and it comes just to about there, so there's sort of no point in doing that, because if I do it in blue it'll just chip. Anyway, job done. Another coat and then a bit more cleaning up around here, down here, and then this job is getting ready to be signed off finally. Right, next job, we've done the coat of paint on the roof for the chimney, and Chris has, what have you done? Painted?
I've done the chimney, painted the chimney.
Yeah, so now we're going to put the new rope on the renovated door, because that one wasn't sealing properly. So I've got to pull the old one out. So I'm going to try and film some of that. This is our technique. You may have a different one. I would never recommend you do anything we do. Just make it up as we go. Make it up as we go along. Right, I'm going to come back in a bit because I can't do it in one hand. Right, so we've got all that old rope out, and we think that, I think Chris said that's 6mm, and the new one we've got, is it 9mm?
Yeah.
Did you say? And I think...
So that's a new one.
that is going to fit better
compared to that one.
I think that's probably why it wasn't sealing that well, because that's a lot thicker.
It's nice in there.
So that fits. So we'll glue that back in there and see how it looks. Right, so we've just got to the stage where we've cut the new rope that's ready to go in, and then we'll put the glue in. But can you see it's all gone a bit weird? What did you say it was?
It's receding back, I think, because of the dustiness underneath it. We should have washed it.
I mean, we cleaned it and hoovered it and everything, but so we're going to try and wash it and see if that makes any difference. Luckily, they give you lots of glue. Yeah. Right, so we've cleaned that up a bit, spread it out, and it seems to be okay now. It's not sort of receding, doing anything it shouldn't do. So we're going to put the rope in now. And here we go. This is pressing the rope into it. And once you've done this, it says to leave it 20-30 minutes for it all to set before you put the door back on. To be honest, as long as obviously it works at the end of it, it's been relatively easy, hasn't it?
Yeah.
To change it.
Yeah, it's not a big job.
And it's still chucking it down outside, so it's a nice indoor job to do. Right, I think that's it. I'll leave it now to dry. Right, time for a coffee. Now that we... Oh, bloody thing, honestly. Yep, now we've done loads of the jobs, and as you can, let's take you into the stern bag of kindling that we got earlier. Look, it's a bit. I love days like this though, when you've got your jobs done, all nice and cosy. Yeah, we got that kindling from the woods because went the other day to get some and it's like £9 billion for a bag. Ridiculous, honestly. Well, it was a tenner, but still, it used to be about, I don't know, £3.50 for a bag of kindling. That's free. Right, back down in the boat. Oh, I'm just looking where I'm going so don't fall in. Right, time to finish the... Oh, that's a bit of a mess, look. Right, I just wanted to show you this before we rip it out. So this is where the old aerial came in the boat, which goes all the way down here, and then it went through there. Just mushroom this press record. So this is the old aerial that goes on the roof for getting our signal for our Wi-Fi, and we've had this dangling in the bathroom now for about a year and a half. So we just ignore all the mess because we made many jobs. As you can see, the pole's being done again. So we're going to try and get this connector through there so it's not dangling through the window. That's the plan. Noise you can hear is Chris trying to sort that out so he can pull the wire out. Look at that terrible paint job there. I think Chris must have done that bit. I mean, to be fair, the wire was in the way, but still. One of the jobs is to paint the ceiling in here at some point. Yet another job. There we go. The gone foul thing. Trouble us no more. Gone.
Well then.
So this is the other side of where the aerial was, which is a bit of a mess, so we're going to have to tidy all that up, perhaps give it a painting. But it is inside one of our solar boxes, so it is protected quite a lot, but we still need to stop it. That was the old...
The gland
that it went into, look, so we might have to get a new one, we'll have to see. Right, so this is the latest tool that we bought off Amazon. What is it? A hand rivet gun. So, and then, so what Chris has done is riveted these on, look, which look good. So that means that can't be pulled off now. So it means we definitely have to remember to take this off when we're cruising in case we get to low bridges, or sometimes the trees dangling down can rip them off. So that's the last stove job done now. Just got to put that on, and then the stove job has finally been signed off. Right then, let me zoom you out. We're considering that job ticked off the list. The stove. I showed you earlier Chris had done those, which had to be slightly redone because someone couldn't help faffing. We won't say anything about that. But that's all painted. It looks a bit messy, but that's boat life. But it's all done. Oh, actually, I've just remembered I was going to go over that with some silicone, so I might finish that at some point. But the job is still ticked off because if you remember, anything off this side is part of the roof job. So, done and dusted. I'll show you the inside in a minute. Thanks for watching. I promise we'll have some cruising videos coming up next. We've just had to get all of these jobs done, sort of ready for winter. Still more to do, still little bits and bobs to finish off. As these things go, they always seem to take forever, and sometimes it's a bit difficult getting sort of parts and things that we need. But anyway, nearly there on these jobs, and see you next week. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that malarkey. See you later. Thank you.